Hello everyone, it's Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Campaign Mode. It is Anniversary Week, and with this anniversary event, they are doing another special type of campaign. It's similar to the one they did with the Skulls event. In the Skulls campaign, it was more of a boss battle. We got to fight against the demon Scarbrand. This time we are playing as the Forces of Chaos, fighting against the Imperium on our way to Terra. And what this event consists of is, I believe, 3 campaigns. Each of them are 1 day in length, 24 hours. So this is day 1, part 1, Armageddon. And you can see it's very similar to the reward track they had for the Skulls event. When you win a battle, you can immediately claim a reward. You can see that the rewards here consist of cards, coins, plasma, as well as individual cards here. I'm looking forward to getting the Basilisk and Ragnar Blackmane. Those are 2 cards that I haven't been able to get many copies of, so pretty nice rewards by the looks of it. And it is a special type of campaign with modifiers, so for this one, they've leveled the playing field, meaning everyone will have access to the same level cards listed right there. And one thing to note, though, is that you will only have access to cards that you own, that you have in your normal collection. For me, I have pretty much every Chaos card, except for a brand new one that they just released. If we go to the store, you can see it. You will have to purchase it with money. This guy is the Infernal Master of the 1,000 Suns, and he is a Psyker with Inspiring Presence, so he's basically the Chaos version of Yvraine. Looks like a powerful card, very tempting. I'm holding off on it right now, which means I will not be able to use it in the campaign, but it will definitely be a good choice. For these campaigns, you can get new copies of the Rubric Marine. He is a ranged bodyguard that buffs Psychic when he readies, and I believe his trait is Regeneration, if I remember correctly. Looks like a solid card. Interesting addition to the Forces of Tzeentch, and each Tzeentch card in your deck will add more to your score for that, so I am going to be running a full keyword deck using as many Tzeentch cards as I can. So this is what I have here, a total of 8 Tzeentch cards, including Ahriman, and you can see legendaries are set at level 3, rare cards are at level 5, and commons at level 6. So you'll notice that I haven't put the Lord of Change in here. The thing is just too expensive, so if you want more of those keyword cards, you're not going to be able to include that guy. But I'm not sure if this is the best build, honestly. I don't really know what to expect in terms of the foes. And you'll also notice that there's no campaign energy here. This is where it also deviates from normal style of campaigns. They have a strike system instead, which actually I'm really happy to see. So this is something I really wanted them to apply to campaigns. For now, it's just going to be here for this special event, not applied to regular campaigns. But 3 strikes and you're out. So if you lose 3 times, then you are out. Although they do have a buyback system. I think if you pay some plasma, then you can get another 3 strikes. But we'll see if we can make it through the campaign without hitting those 3 strikes. So let's go ahead and deploy and see what we're up against. Again, we're fighting against the Imperium, but I believe this is going to be a combination of Space Marines and Servants of the Emperor. So the decks that we're facing could have cards from both of those factions. And we are up against Watch Captain Artemis, only 4 bodyguards. This is the second level, the second foe that I'm facing. So let's see here. This Rubric Marine has so much health, that's ridiculous. Look at that, 140 health. I'm gonna throw down, I'll just throw him down here just to show you what he looks like. He's got regeneration. So yeah, that guy can last a really long time. Severina Rain coming to the field. So you can see already they have a Space Marine Warlord, but a Servants of the Emperor bodyguard. This is Severina Rain. Don't actually have her in my collection. And let's go with, I think we'll throw down some Psykers. Go with this guy. And, okay, another Servants of the Emperor. That's Ibram Gaunt there. 2 legendaries. Both of them have Inspiring Presence, I believe. So that's a little redundant. Okay, what are this guy's stats at? So I think we'll be seeing a lot of special characters in this campaign. Throw down the Herald of Tzeentch. We do have the initiative, so we'll be going first here. And wow, okay, they countered with Niall Stormcaller. He is a Space Marine, so that caused their Warlord's special rule to activate. Remember that Warlord's special rules only activate when you have bodyguards of that same faction. So he has to deploy a Space Marine card for it to activate, which makes it a little bit easier for us. Now, we're going to actually be taking quite a bit of damage if we go Psychic, but we're going to do that anyway. The Herald of Tzeentch actually does very little damage at this level. I'm not sure if it's the best option. Psionic Blast is a really great trait, but hopefully we can get some good damage and healing out of Ahriman's special rule, but already the Herald is going down, so that's not a great start. We're going to have to do something about Stormcaller there in the center lane before he deals too much damage. I think we're going to drop down some ranged units, actually switch over to ranged. Move the Rubric Marine to the center. This guy does 26 damage. We got the Pink Horror in the left lane. Now they only have one more bodyguard, so I'm not too worried here. And Ahriman at level 3 actually still does a ton of damage as long as you have other Psychers on the field at the same time with this Psychic Link. 20 damage to Njal Stormcaller. So yeah, that new Rubric Marine is actually a really nice addition. It just is able to stay on the battlefield for a really long time, buff Psychic when you're ready, and counter with ranged. Let's see here. Okay, and we got this guy, the Occult Sorcerer. I think we're gonna toss him. Well, he has Psychic Link as well. You know what? Let's go with the Screamer. And I think we're going to switch over to a little bit of melee just to take out Njal Stormcaller, bring out their next bodyguard. So, I probably could have just deployed my Psychers all at the beginning and just gone straight for the psychic damage. That's also another reason I want to use Tzeentch. Tzeentch have the most Chaos Psychers, and again, because that community event, it'll be good to be doing as much psychic damage as possible. Another legendary character there in the center lane that just deployed. And the Screamer goes down. Now he has regeneration, so he's not going to be dying anytime soon. Iron Hand Strachan. And the AI also has the cards set to the same level as well. It's worth noting. Epics at level 4, Legendaries at level 3. Alright, let's throw down the Occult Sorcerer. And who do we want to take down? Maybe try to go for Severina Rain over here. Actually had a massive attack charged up. You know what? Do you want to go ranged? Oh, so close to taking him down. Well, that's too bad. Okay, we're going to waste this Psychic Attack. This is actually a bad game for me. I think I'm not using these cards very efficiently. It's kind of tricky when you include multiple non-Psychers in a Psychic deck. Things like the Screamer and the Rubric Marine, they do buff Psychic, but they don't actually have a Psychic attack themselves. 20 healing from the Bolted Change there, that was pretty good. Enemy Warlord is on the field. Alright, I think it's time to deploy Ahriman. The Occult Sorcerer is quite good. I really like this guy. He does a ton of damage when you have two other Psychers on the field. In some cases, I've seen it deal more damage than the Lord of Change. So, alright, with Ahriman on the field, we should be able to make pretty quick work of the enemy Warlord. 116 psychic damage. So it was actually a surprisingly tough battle. The first battle, I played against Commissar Yarick, and he actually had mostly Servants of the Emperor bodyguards, and it was a lot stronger deck than I was expecting. So unlike normal campaigns where you start off against very weak opponents with barely any cards, they actually came in with guns blazing here, and so it'll be more of a challenge, and I think it will get more difficult as you progress. So you do have to play smart, and you have to be wise about which cards you choose. You want cards that have good synergy with each other. Alright, finally destroying the enemy Warlord there. See, we ended strong with a lot of psychic damage, having those 3 Psychers with Psychic Link on the field at the same time. That helped with that. So game number 2 out of the way, which means we can then claim our rewards. And it looks like, okay, there's a little glitch there, but going back to Part 1, you can claim the 50 coins. Now for this video, I'm not going to play any more in this. I'll let you play games and figure out what type of opponents to face. If you do have specific questions about certain builds, then you can feel free to ask away in the comments. Or if you have any other questions about how this special type of campaign, this expedition works, let me know. But yeah, each day will be different. And also another difference between this and the Skulls event is that the decks that you're facing are, I don't think they're in a set order. With the Skulls event, you were guaranteed to face the exact same deck, led by a specific warlord for each stage. Here, I think it's randomized, so everyone will have a slightly different experience. So that is something to keep in mind. But I may or may not upload another battle from this first day, but I'll definitely be doing videos from the second and third day as well. You can just preview the rewards here. Some very nice rewards. For the guaranteed cards, we got Moonface, and let's see, I think this is, yeah, Master Lazarus, the Dark Angels, and then a legendary Belisarius Call. A lot of players might not have this card yet. So, looks like a nice change of pace, definitely a fun event to play through. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, best of luck, and I will see you next time.